Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 3 free-for-all gameplay commentary. Here I am using the L118A sniper rifle on the map Lockdown. I can't understand. It's either Lockdown or Interchange, and I usually do pretty well on these maps. They're quickly becoming the Modern Warfare 3 versions of Hazard from Call of Duty Black Ops and what else? What was the other one that I did fairly well on usually? No, that's probably just Hazard. But anyway, it's like Hazard times 2 here in Modern Warfare 3. Interchange and Lockdown, usually on these maps, I fare pretty well. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the straightforward nature of both maps in terms of the lack of really an inordinate amount of twists and turns and things in the map. It's pretty straightforward in terms of where the enemies are and where they're going to be coming from for the most part. It's not confusing. Pretty much like every other map in Modern Warfare 3, the map design is really mind-boggling. I'm not at the point where I'm going to say the map design is bad in this game yet, but it's different, and that takes some getting used to. Just like anything else. But to be perfectly honest, I really don't see very much rhyme or reason in the map design in this game. I think it's just cluttered for the sake of cluttered, and I don't think that really lends itself to Call of Duty. At least in the sense, I think it makes it a little bit more intensive on things that were previously in the background. I think it makes it a little too arcadey, I should say, in my mind. A little too arcadey, a little too more fast paced, or a little too much fast-paced action that Robert Bowling likes to talk about, because then it just becomes luck. Then it just becomes, okay, well, I had the good fortune of seeing you first, not necessarily I'm a better player than you. I just turned the corner at the right time. You didn't. You suck. Goodbye. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. But the reason I go off on that, the reason I'm so focused on that aspect of the game is because I looked at the weapon statistics pages from the heavy duty guide, whatever it's called. It has a name that came with one of the special editions of Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if it's the Hardened or the Prestige, or I don't know. Well, regardless, I was looking at that, and I was looking at the weapon statistics because I noticed while sniping, especially while sniping, you are really reminded of how quickly you die in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, it's really faster than anything I've seen in a Call of Duty game in terms of your expected length of life once you see somebody. I mean, once they see you, it's pretty much over, especially if they have an assault rifle. But of course, the equalizer here is that quick draw affects sniper rifles, and thus sniper rifles have the ability to kill in one hit, just like they did in Black Ops. But they can aim down sights. They can ADS at a level relative to other weapons in the game, and so that kind of is a good equalizer effect. But man, still, you die really quickly in this game. And looking at some of the stats, I mean, it looks as though pretty much every gun, I mean, for those of you that don't know, I can't show you the images, and I do want to do a proper commentary about this topic with the actual numbers. But I can't show you the images I found because they are copyrighted, and I could get in pretty big trouble for doing that, so I'm not going to. But what I can tell you is that they just pretty much went through, Infinity Ward did, / Sledgehammer Games, and every gun has stopping power. Now, I'll get into the numbers and everything like that later, in terms of damage, maximum damage, minimum damage, recoil patterns, all that stuff. But here's the thing. Robert Bowling liked to talk about how you have almost 4 perks, because you have the 3 perks that you normally choose, the blue, red, yellow, and then, or blue, red, green, whatever they call them. Anyway, the 3 different perks, and then you have the weapon specializations, which is just like another perk, because it's always active once you have the gun out. But what he failed to mention was that you have a 5th perk, You have stopping power active all the time. Everybody has stopping power active all the time. Now, does that make the game? Does that give some players an unfair advantage? I haven't thought about it. Just off the top of my head, no. I mean, I have thought about it a little bit, but I haven't thought about it in depth. Just off the top of my head, no, because everybody has it. But here's the thing. That makes the game, there's so much damage being dealt out by these weapons in such short amount of time that the game is just lightning quick. Now, maybe that's what they maybe that's what they were looking to accomplish, Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, but does that really make for a fun game? When you reduce the amount of skill necessary and you say, okay, well, now it's more based on, well, did you have the luck of turning the corner before or after this guy did? I don't really see that as fun. Or I don't really see that as skill-intensive, and ergo, I don't see it as fun as a skill-intensive game would be. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I gotta get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. I am out.